You are looking live here in Daytona Beach Stadium as we are set to take on a great matchup. Even though they're like number 2 against number 9, we have the JSU Jackson State Tigers taking on the VCU Bethune Cookmen. As on the return, we have one of JSU players. I'm sorry, the stream will not be like this for the whole for this whole session, for this whole broadcast. I'm your host VJ, and I'm set to give you guys coverage on the number 2 Jackson State Tigers taking on the Bethune Cookmen for Week 5 of HBCU. This is another broadcast we have in this season on the same league. I've been getting good feedback, so I decided to, do another one. There will be a lot more this season. I have a lot of time on my hands now, so I'm ready to give you guys some more content, considering that I do have more time. Anyways, Jackson State quarterback JC3 set to take on the snap as he's going to be a QB draw up the middle. No one tackling him. He's going to get across the marker for a gain of 10. A long run. In this league, that's considered a long run. It's not. Well, I wouldn't say that, considering that we all know what happened last game. Our broadcasters, anyway. Flag on the play. JC3 dropping back, scanning the field. Push towards his right. Firing deep, has a receiver open towards the middle and stride, underthrown and intercepted. Although it may have been a free play. With that, and we moved up by 5, which will set up a 1st and 5. If you're looking to join the league, it's in the description. www.discord/HBCU, or should I say www.discord.gg/HBCU. Excuse me. It's just in the description. SAC3 will keep it here again. Although getting a gain of 5, could have got more on a carry, although he just tried to make a man miss. Didn't, which sets up a 2nd and inches. At about the 45-yard line, it's another keeper up the middle for JC3. Nothing doing here for Bethune's defense as they cannot stop the run. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Left side rollout for JSU. Quarterback JC3 looking, scanning, pump faking. Makes the man dive on the ground as he fires it. A crossbody throw all the way to the right side. It's caught all the way down inside the 20. Get new with the catch. A huge gain for the JSU Tigers as they're just moving down the field. First it started with the run game. Now JC3 is showing you his arm. 1st and 10 from the 19. It's another keeper up the middle, although it's going to be a gain of 1 this time. So Bethune's defense finally able to stop the run, although it ends up in a gain of 1. 2nd and 9 as JSU mishandles the snap. In which it will be a not blown penalty. For the Tigers. Right side rollout for JC3. 2nd and 15. JC3 looking, passing all the way to Rugglebaum. Rugglebaum makes a man miss, and he has space, although great open field tackle there by Jaquan. Gain of 12. Sets up a 3rd and 3. For JSU, left side rollout. For JC3. Having lots of time to throw, now pushing back towards the sideline. He fires it to the back of the end zone, although it's way over the head of his receivers. Going to set up a 4th and 3 as JSU's AD is going to have to make a decision in which he'll try and gamble here and go for it. If Bethune can get a stop, this will be huge. Although JC3 is going to roll right, he may have the lane. I don't know if he'll keep it or not. He pump fakes, in which he will keep it. I thought he's going to throw it, but instead he'll use his legs to get the first down and more. Sets up a first and goal all the way down inside the 5, tackled at the 4. JC3 loves to run. He also loves to use that pump fake, in which he'll keep it up here again for a gain of 3. Second and goal. JSU looking to score as they're down at the 1. Fakes the keeper. Firing right side, and it's incomplete. Or should I say caught by the players on the sideline. Miscommunication there for the Tigers. And I'm glad they kind of have a sort of a booth here for me, chat. Look at this. I mean, no one can see me, though, which is a bad thing. Drop back in section 3. Firing right side. Quick pass. That is Rugglebottom. Once again, his second reception of the game ends up in a touchdown for the Tigers as they strike first. In 2 minutes, JSU drives down the field to take the lead. I guess they start off this game with 6. And now the PAT away to extend the lead to 7. Good snap, good hold, and the kick is up and through. I had some complaints about, me being not loud. Yeah, I can't see. I mean, yeah, I really can't do anything about that. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I don't know what's up with my mic, but it's been like that lately. I'll fall for not turn on the speakers on, by the way. Short kick here. And it's going to give Bethune good field position as they're on the return and being taken down at the 34-yard line. Bad decision there by JSU as they were in pursuit, but no one near the ball to even try and recover it. Not only that, they didn't even bounce off any Bethune players. So, from what should be the 39-yard line, are the Cookmen. Time ticking down on the play clock, 9 under 10. And they'll take a timeout. So Bethune's still trying to settle themselves in the game. Their defense was just thrown out there and just got cooked. Now, with offense, you have a choice to call timeouts. So with the timeout being over, a 1st and 10 on the left side rollout for the quarterback. Scans the field as he's going to keep it here, and he's going to try and get it up the left side. Gain of 5. So both QBs with a keeper. 2nd and 5. For Bethune. Left side rollout again. Quarterback scanning, looking, buying time. Trying to scan the field as he fires it. A comeback towards the left side, and it's caught. Although it's knocked out of the hands by Getnu, the man who caught a pass, and now he's forcing incompletions for JSU. 3rd and 5. Can Bethune convert? Then we'll have to find out. The center trying to get set here on a 3rd and 5. Right side rollout, although pressure immediately after the snap, which he's going to have to make his way left. Quarterback scans the field, looking. Has a receiver on the left side, and he fires it on the left side, although it's not overthrown. What a catch. Fee's backup reels it in. Excuse me for thinking that was overthrown. Fee's backup with the special catch, able to one-hand it, and he gets Bethune down inside the 10 at the 6-yard line. And just like that, on a 3rd and 5 conversion, they are now set to score with a chance to tie the game. Bethune's still trying to get set here. You know, the opposite of JSU's offense where it was just quick. You know, and a lot of running, but this time, on the other hand, Bethune's just using their passing game as they're going to go back to the run game, and it's going to be a gain of 3 off of the carry. Second and goal. For Bethune, someone may have jumped off sides. I guess the official did not see it. Now reaching under 15 on the play clock. Bethune trying to jump their players off sides. Not successful as he's dropping back, being pressured. He's going to have to try and escape here. He steps up in the pocket, looking for someone. Still having time to throw as he gets out of the pressure. He fires it towards 11. It's knocked out of the hands. No, my voice isn't delayed. I just said that pretty late. I ain't going on. 3rd and goal. For Bethune. So I did say they're set up to score, although JSU has a chance to make a goal line stand. Left side rollouts for the quarterback. Just scans the field, looking, buying time, being pressured here. Can he get out of it? He does, in which he extends the play, although it ends up an interception by the D-line. Get noob with the interception as JSU makes a goal line stand in which they'll receive the ball back with a chance to extend the lead at the 19. With less than a minute left in the first quarter. I think they call subs, although it may be a challenge for Bethune, thinking that Get Noob was CB rushing. which if you don't know isn't allowed. Although the rule is that you have to start rushing outside the numbers. It doesn't matter like where you tackle them. It matters where you start your pursuit, which is rules to be outside the numbers, in which there will be no flag upon it. And it's a left side rollout for JC3 as he scans the field looking, trying to buy time, and he's being taken down for a loss of 7, although there's a flag on the play. And with that, it's going to be a gain of 5. Too many men on Bethune. Sets up a 1st and 5. It's another flag we've seen on their defense. It's a right side rollout. JC3 reacting late. Although it's a high throw, loops it up in the air, and it's intercepted. Although this one's coming back for a gain of 5, which will set up a 1st down for JSU. Why am I standing up? I was sitting down the whole time. That's strange. 2 years, bro. This dude's stealing my views. All right. No, it's straight. Excuse me. Left side rollout for JC3. And she scans the field, firing deep towards the middle as a receiver in stride, and it's just knocked out of the hands. A risky throw there as he had a receiver burning towards the middle, although he just looped it far up in the air, so it was just a high arcing throw. With that, it just came down quickly. 2nd and 10, and 63 pump fakes, huge for the leg. As he tries to step up in the pocket, although cannot escape. Byron Stanks getting the sack. And it's a D-line check. With that, I don't think anyone on their team is on linebacker, which sets up a 3rd and 31 left side rollout for JC3. Scanning the field, has a receiver up the seam, doesn't see him. Buying time, he's going to try and look for a, makeable throw as he's going to be taken down in the end zone. In which JC3 is going to want to challenge it. I said his name a little bit too much. I got to find out who Bethune's quarterback is before I start being accused of glaze. Trust me, I'm not trying to glaze him, bro. So, with the sack, JC3 is going to try and challenge the play. He said he was glitched, which he claimed that he could not get in QB mode. But he's in VC with the officials to discuss it over. So as we have time to, as I have time to catch my breath, for liking the content so far, should I say the broadcast, subscribe to the VRSN channel, which I tend to broadcast multiple row football games. I will try and see if I can, put more leagues out there or broadcast more leagues instead of just broadcasting HBCU. Maybe I can possibly get in contact with RFL and stream for their league. That's a while till now, as it's 3rd and 31, in which JC3 got the challenge. I don't even know. As he backs up in his own end zone again. This time he gets it off and he fires it towards the middle. Intercepted! At the end of the quarter, Bethune gets the interception, as the challenge will not matter Although instead of getting 2 points for Bethune, they get an interception with a chance to tie the game once again. As we now dawn a second quarter. Like I said, I'm going to try and find out who this Bethune quarterback is. See, he has a hat on. Which is Quan or Quan. I'm gonna let you in the comments. Please let me know what you guys usually call him. You said I'm glazing? I mean, like, I'm not really trying to glaze, bro. I mean, I am just doing my commentating, bro. Like, trust me, if I see any other quarterback just run the ball that much, I mean, I would obviously try and commentate on it. And it's a keeper here for a gain of 2 for Quan. It's Stacks. Oh, y'all call him Stacks? All right. So Stacks with the keeper for a gain of 2. He sets up a 2nd and 28. As he gets Bethune all the way into JSU territory at the 44-yard line. It's going to be a left side rollout. Bethune players pleading for a free play as he's going to fire left side. It may be underthrown, but no. I don't know why he underthrows. I thought it was going to be overthrown, but it's a catch by V's backup again. A perfect pass and a great downfield catch by V's backup as he gets the Bethune Cookman down inside the 10 once again. With the clock running, I don't think the official is going to stop the clock. So, no idea what's going on here. Is an official's timeout, is what I've seen. So far. So if this play is confirmed, it's going to be a 1st and goal at the 9. But so far, it may seem like it might be coming back. I don't know. So it's a 1st and goal from the 9, which the play was confirmed. Or should I say the play stands. And it's going to be a right side rollout. Or should I say the quarterback just drops back and looks left. He fires it left, and it's intercepted. Stacks throws a pick as Vero, or should I say, I don't even know who came out with the pick. Excuse me. I will have to look back at it. But it looks like it was just a fade towards that left side. So both quarterbacks, Stacks and JC3, with an interception on their stat line. And with that, the Tigers will start at the 20 once again. Or like, I'm saying once again, on the back of the Bud jersey, if you don't know this already. Thanks for letting me know. I'm not glad. I'm not looking on the back of people's jerseys, but I might need to start. Now I can tell this is insane. I mean, I already knew that was insane. I ain't gonna lie. I know that's Wise, because Wise is ugly. And it was a left side rollout for JT3. Scans the field. Then push towards the sideline. Firing it deep. It's a high arcing throw, which is gonna make the catch. Excuse me. A downfield throw by JC3. A perfect throw by JC3. A high arcing throw, which is gonna be down inside the 35. Not gonna lie. Hold on, I might need to take a water break after that one. That's a bad call. Left side roll for this is another keeper. Excuse me, no, he fakes out of it. He fires it right side. It's just overthrown. Inaccurate from the quarterback. It's going to be 2nd and 10. I wasn't locked in on that. I knew what I was going to say in mind, but I just didn't. It just fumbled on me. I'm not going to lie. So as I said earlier, 2nd and 10 is what that incompletion brings up, which is going to be a right side rollout. As 63 drops back, he was pressured for a little bit, although he gets out of it. He fires it towards the left sideline, and it's going to be intercepted but knocked out of bounds. Stacks with the pick. Although could not keep his feet in bounds. Luckily, though, could have been a gain for JSU, which he just saved the first down gain. 3rd and 10 now for the Tigers. Left side rollouts. Firing toward the right side, and it's caught. Aaron Tufallen open. Aaron Tufallen makes some room as he's going to get down for a gain of 14. Being tackled at what seems to be the 18-yard line. Should I say the 17? For a gain. I already said a gain. It was like, what, a gain of 17, I'm pretty sure? No, it was 14. A left side rollout. 63 fires it right side off of the backfield, out of the backfield, I should say. It's Rugglebottom. As Rugglebottom has some room to make some ground. A gain of 8 off of the pitch and catch between JC3 and Rugglebottom. This is a 2nd and 3 at the 10-yard line. A right side rollout. That may have been a free play, or should I say a dead play, in which is a not blown call. In fact, I thought it was going to be a dead play for false start. I just did not know it was blown. JSU trying to run a fast offense, although it was not working in their favor. Looks like official Dufib is not blowing quickly. As it now brings up 2nd and 8. Yo. Sorry, chat, but trying to fix the camera angle there. 2nd and 8, JSU firing deep towards the right. What in the world is that throw? It's a high arcing one, and is that the coach Dab with the interception? Which it is an interception by Bethune. I have no idea what JC3 was thinking there. What in the world was that? He just threw it high up in the air. As he's going to try and challenge once again for an offsides penalty. On Bethune. Honestly, not much I could say there. Truly. So JC3 is going to challenge a play, which it may have been offsides. On Bethune, I'm not gonna lie, I should have got rid of my earrings before putting this on. So a little intermission here off of the challenge. I'm going to take a little break before we get back to the game, or should I say never mind. We're not going to be taking a break. So JC3 challenge will be accepted. And with that, Jackson State will be moved up by 5, which is now back to being a 2nd and 3. I don't know, Dabs, this is silent coach, but I know for sure earlier I saw him running on the field for playbook. I mean, he is in khakis while playing football, so you don't see that every day. And which is going to be a false start on JSU. Wise just running all the way off sides. So now it's going to be moved back. I don't know how it's a 1st and 7, I should say. But we're going to ignore it. And JC3 is going to roll right. Scans the field, looking, being pressured here as he's pushed back towards the sideline. He's firing to the corner. And it's caught in bounds. Get new with the reel. And the touchdown for JSU as they extend the lead. I need to get back in rhythm like Laura. I'm stuttering too much. With that, JSU going up by 13 for PAT away from extending it to 15. Or excuse me, 14. It looked like they were going for 2 since it's at the 1. Or should I say the 10-yard line. And looks like they're going to look to fake the field goal. And the pump fakes and fires to the left side, but it's dropped. As his receiver had a wide open 2-point. JC3 delivered it the way it should have been. But the receiver absolutely dropping the pass. And with that, the lead is going to stay 13. So with Bethune receiving the ball in the second half, can they get on the board? We have a lot of the football game left here. If you guys didn't watch the last broadcast, Alabama, or was it? I'm pretty sure it's Alabama. A&T. We're not worried about that right now. On the return is Moneylay. As he's just drilled at about the 26-yard line. So it's going to be a 1st and 10 from there. And which Bethune is going to call no subs. Bethune players asking for the play as they have their coach running on the field for some reason. What we got going on in today's game? Left side rollout for Stacks. Stacks, pressure, Stacks, gets out of it. Stacks extending the play. Stacks looking towards the sideline, although he's just hit as he tries to make the throw. It's going to be incomplete. Although now it's a 2nd and 16. For some reason, maybe he didn't get the throw off. So instead it's going to be a left side rollout. The coach is running on the field as we speak. As Stacks drops back, he fires it deep. It's a one-on-one ball, and it's caught but knocked out of the hands. For a second there, I thought we had a JSU defender getting absolutely chromed, but luckily he forces incompletion. So now sets up a 3rd and 16. I'd love to mention that Stacks had a wide open receiver on the sidelines. Just due to the pressure, he just did not have enough time, or in his own eyes, he just had to get out of the pressure before he could let the one go. So, can it convert, or will it be an auto punt? I mean, it is under 2 in the second quarter, but I'm pretty sure auto punt only applies in the fourth quarter, as he's going to look left again. Another 50-50 ball, and it's knocked out of the hands by Aaron Fowler again. They try to go to him as he chromed Aaron Fowler on a previous play, in which he chromes him again on the current. As it now brings him a 4th and 16, which are going to try and go for it. For a minute and 2 left in the quarter. I mean, you get the ball at half. If I were Bethune, I wouldn't want to take the risk and punt it back to. I mean, you're down by 13 though, and what you're going to jump a JSU player off sides, so they're going to get the free play, and he'll not be able to get the throw off. Well, JSU defenders diving at Stacks. So they're going to be moved up by 5, so it's going to be a 4th and makeable. Yes, I think 4th and 10 is a makeable, 4th down conversion. Considering that you're down by 13, this is exactly what you wanted. Although I'm pretty sure Bethune wanted a downfield shot, although quarterback Stacks did not have enough time to get it off. So it's a left side rollout for Stacks. Stacks being driven back. Stacks is going to have to let it go soon, as he's going to try and find space. Instead, he's going to fire it deep towards the middle, and it's caught and knocked out of the hands. As JL is going to force an incompletion, as JSU, with 2 seconds here left in the first half, they're probably going to take a field goal to go up by 16, but instead they'll look to try and score a touchdown. Bethune players starting to leave the game. I ain't gonna lie. Some of those terrible calls I've made, I hope no one clips them. I ain't gonna hold you. Or get news, but I clipped that from my stream. Anyways, dropping back is JC3. It's a Hail Mary towards the middle. Can they come down with it? No, it is Stacks who's gonna come down with the interception. And with that, JSU is gonna go into the half, up by 13. As Bethune will receive the ball. And which are going to look to restart the server. So we're going to take a break here before the start of the second half here, which we'll have coverage shortly on VRSN. Excuse me for the short break. I guess they will not restart the server. Which we're gonna stay here in this game. So not really is going on at the moment, honestly. Well, all I know is that JSU is going to be set to kick it off. Yeah, player just running off sides. Multiple JSU players were just running off sides. And it's going to be taken out from about the 10. And they have some room on this return, although a great open field tackle by JT. So with that, Bethune's going to call subs. Lots of their players just leaving the game. So right now, I'd say everyone they have currently in the game as Team Bethune are the only ones on the field. I'll say that I believe that if they do not score this drive, maybe they'll be forced to forfeit here. That's going to be a left side rollout for Stacks as he drops back. He fires it towards the right side. Out of the backfield is BS Bank, or maybe it's a fake AFK as he's going to get a gain of 6 off of the pitch and catch. And then it brings up a 2nd and 4. Finally, a pass completion. We haven't seen one in a couple of minutes here. And it's going to be a right side rollout for Stacks as he's being pressured right off the snap. No one able to block the end as he's going to fire towards the left side. And it's intercepted but forced out of bounds. Is Aaron. Too valid. As it now sets up a 3rd and 4 on the incompletion. Quarterback Stacks just threw it a little bit over the head of his receiver, which gave Aaron the advantage to make the play on the ball. Third and 4. Running back to his right. Left side rollout. As Stacks is going to scan the field. Has a receiver open, although he just did not see him quickly. And he's going to be taken down for a gain of 2. Getting across the 30. Y'all messing up today. Getting across the 30 is Stacks. I don't know if you guys saw it there, but he had a receiver wide open. But I guess you just didn't see him. So on a 4th and 2, a right side rollout for Stacks, but it may be dead. As it may be C-minus 1, but instead it's going to be a free play. It's going to be launched towards the left side and almost caught off of the carom. But instead it's going to be incomplete. So with the +5, it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Bethune. Finally able to get something going. So at about the 36-yard line, should take the snap. It's going to be a left-sided rollout. Stacks, scans, Stacks, looking, Stacks being pushed towards the sideline, and maybe another keeper here, in which it is. Another gain of 2 off of the quarterback scramble there for Stacks. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 8. So it's going to be right side rollout, or not even a right side rollout, just dropping back as the quarterback. Is this even a quarterback? I can't even tell if this is Stacks or not, because this is a whole nother character. Although I can tell you that he's going to be pressured here, in which he's going to get it off, and he throws an interception. Jay is banned with the pick. Or should I say ruggle bottom, as JSU will see the ball back once again with a chance to extend the lead once again. I probably should have never chose to stream this game. Honestly, knowing that Bethune is a 1-3 number 9 team in the league. So at least you're not worse than Mississippi Valley. This is now going to be a 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. That's going to be a left side rollout for JC3. He's going to scan the field. Looking, buying time. He's going to throw a crossbody all the way to the right, but no chance for a receiver to even get to the ball or make a play on it, which sets up a 2nd and 10. Right side rollout. JC3 makes his way left, pump fakes. Still making his way left. Although he's pushed back here, which is going to be incomplete. No, it could have been caught. Just to try to get it. Maybe, I think he tried to get it to his running back out of the backfield. But instead, it's going to be incomplete. D-line swatting it down. So it's a 3rd and 10. And it's going to be a dead play. I thought it was going to be called on the false start, but instead it's going to be called on the too many men. It's going to set up a 3rd and 15. faking the handoff as JC3 as it's going to be a left side rollout. As he makes his way back right. Pump fakes. Firing. Left sideline. And it's going to be railed and bounce. Get Noob. He's already had a hell of a game. He makes another impact play here once again. As they extend the drive with a first down conversion. Setting him up at the what seems to be the 22-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10 from there. Right side rollout. As he's going to step up here, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. A loss of 1. Although it's going to be called DBLOS. A lot in my eyes, I probably just wasn't paying attention, but I thought that was, I generally did not think that was a DBLOS. So maybe dead here as JC3 is going to try and keep it. She's just running circles around the Bethune D line. But it won't matter because it's dead. It's going to be a false start penalty on JSU. Left side of rollout for JC3. That's just going to scan the field. As a receiver towards the middle, which he fires a perfect pass in the end zone. As Biodomed makes a diving catch. And with that, Jackson State extends the lead to 19. So they're going to go for 2, and JC3 is going to heave it up in the air and knock that in the hands. At this point, I tell you what, being up by 19 in HBCU, would probably means it's about time to troll. As Bethune is down by a ton. So on a return is BS Bank. He's taken down at the 28-yard line. So, with 2 minutes and 18 seconds left here in the third quarter, Bethune down by 3 scores. Can they make a comeback? They have a lot of ground to make up if they're even going to be in the conversation to make a comeback, in which is going to be snapped as dropping back is the quarterback. And calling BG. It's the QB, which I'll have to find out. Honestly, hold on. Let's go take a look. No idea what this is. I might need to see his username. I'm not gonna lie. So on the 1st and 5 is a right side rollout for Bethune's new quarterback as he scans the field looking, firing on a comeback, hits the receiver, and that is Adore making a catch. He's going to get across the 50, down at the 49. So something going there for Bethune. That's their biggest play so far in the second half. Let's see if they can make some more big plays starting from here. 1st and 10 from the 49 as the running back shifts to his left. Left side rollout for the quarterback. Pump fakes, scans, looks, having lots of time to throw, and it's caught by Dre. This play maybe getting redone, which it is. I don't even know what happened, bro. I was wondering, once you get a JSU player to jump off side, so it's going to be a free play on a 2nd and 32. Dropping back as the quarterback. Just scans the field, looking left. He fires. Left with a deep shot, a 2-on-1 ball, and it's incomplete. I almost had intercepted. Incomplete. So with that, they're going to be moved up, which will set up a 2nd and 27. Right side rollout for the quarterback. Scans the field, looking, scanning, being pushed towards the sideline, which is going to fire it right. Has 2 receivers, and it's caught but knocked out of the hands. We've seen a lot of those from JSU. The receivers not able to hold on to the ball for Bethune, which is going to set up a 3rd and 27. With a jump of JSU players offsides once again. This time it will be on a 3rd down as the quarterback rolls right, scans the field, looking. He's going to try and get a downfield shot. Instead, no. It's going to be a comeback catch by Stacks, which he... Hold on. Yeah, excuse me. Yes, it is Stacks. Stacks has switched the receiver, chat, which is going to get a gain of I don't even know, which is going to set up a 3rd and 12. Like I had a malfunction there. I had to think a little bit. Excuse me. I mean, I'm not really taking much seriously as it is a 90-point lead. But Bethune sort of finding their rhythm maybe. This is the right side rollout for the quarterback. Scanning the field. Being pushed towards the sideline, being pushed back in general as he's going to fire towards the middle once again. This time it's BS Bank getting across the marker. Also getting across the 20, picking up a gain of 12 as they move the sticks again. Running back to his right. Only 3 linemen in the back. 4-man rush for JSU. Left side roll up for Bethune. As he's going to look to fire right. And it's going to be a 50-50 ball. I thought he was wide open for a second, but instead it's going to be a one-on-one. Then he's going to be down inside the 5. Stacks just absolutely chroming the Jackson State DB. It's going to be a first and goal. Down inside the 5. And we have someone's female on the field. Now, you know, I don't really swear on this channel, so you know what I would say. I don't know whose girl is that, bro. But they got her at O-line. Someone's got whose girl is in the trenches? I don't know, but it's a left side throw, but it's a diving catch in the end zone. It's going to be a touchdown for Bethune as they finally get on the board, so they're not out of it just yet, as that'll be the end of the third quarter. I don't think JSU scored any of their PATs beside one. Just went right through the uprights. So, with a couple 2-point conversions, Bethune will still be in this ball game as they're down by 2 scores. So, throw a quick pass towards the middle, and it's BS Bank catching V's backup. V's backup was the one at quarterback this entire time. And just like that, it's a 2-score game, as now Bethune's defense is going to have to try and step up, which honestly they haven't really done well this whole game. Let's see dial change here on this next drive, which, considering it's the 4th quarter, it looks like they're going to go for an onside kick. I guess that is the rules in this league. And there was a I think that was a practice kick. Yeah, there was. So this time it's going to be real. And will it make it past the 50? No. But Bethune's going to come down with it. Although they're saying it didn't pass the 50. So JSU might have the ball. Let me look back at this replay. Because in my opinion, like, I thought JSU had to. I mean, considering you have to touch it. And they're saying it didn't pass the 50, but if you look here, it's like it kind of like barely crosses the 50. It's kind of. I wish I could show you guys this, but I'm pretty sure the play will stand, and JSU will keep the ball. As it's going to be a right side rollout for JC3. As he scans the field, looking, scanning, making his way back left. He's going to fire it towards the sideline. A right pass, but excuse me, I said right for some reason. Yeah, it's going to be incomplete. Get noob, not being able to roll it in bounds. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 10. Close the chat. Second and 10, left side rollout. They're not going to call it a false start as the ball is thrown backwards, which I do believe that is excellent. I ain't going to lie. So it'll be a redo down. If you don't know what excellent is, just know that's exploits. That's all I can really tell you. It's literally exploits, bro. There are some weird people on Roblox, and I can tell you what, they are most definitely one of those excellenters. So it's going to be a left side rollout. It's going to be a handoff to JC3. They call it CG. It's going to be a 2nd and 10. I'm just going to say redo down. And it's going to be a keeper up the middle. But JC3 is going to be a gain of 2. Left side rollout. Firing right, it's JC3, and it's going to be incomplete. Bethune forcing incompletion, and just like that, Bethune could get a stop on defense. I mean, it's not that we haven't seen them get a stop in a game. They have kind of interception, but just know that that's probably the last stop they've gotten. And it's a throw towards the middle, and it's incomplete. Turnover on downs, and Bethune will receive the ball back with a chance to take the lead down to one score game. They have a long way ahead of them. About, what is that? They're at the, let me do some math here. They're at like the 43. About 57 yards. 57 yards to go. I'm not gonna lie, I can put the nerd emojis in chat for that one. I just did some math. Yeah. Anyways, it's gonna be a 1st and 10 from the 43. Is Bethune. That's quarterback V's backup is gonna try and bring him back in the game. As running back shifts to his right. And it's going to be a left side rollout. Fee scans the field, looking, stepping up in the pocket. Almost a sack when he gets out of it. Scans the field, firing towards the right sideline. No one dare to pick him up, as that is Adore making the catch. He's going to get across the 40 for a gain of 18. The short not able to pick up on Adore as he made the smart comeback. And now Bethune is in business at the 39. Running back to his right. Four linemen as the running back now shifts to his left. Another left side rollout. For the quarterback. V scans, has a receiver open in the middle, just does not see him. He fires it deep to the left, and it's incomplete. It's going to be another 50-50 ball. We've seen a lot of those thrown towards that left side. It has been forced out of their hands a lot of times. So I don't even know why they would try that. They would try that. As the running back is going to be set on to the quarterback's right hash. As they're going to try and jump both sides, which it will not go their way. 2nd and 10. Being pushed towards the sideline, having all day to throw, has a receiver wide open towards the right side. He fires to the right side, caught but knocked out of the hands. Senpai Jeremiah Reborn, a long name, but he sets up a huge incompletion. I ain't gonna lie, when I meant to say he had a wide open receiver on the right side, he had a receiver open up the seam because he just did not see him. It's a free play, A right side rollout for the quarterback as he fires it right side, has a wide open receiver, and he drops the pass. That could have set up Bethune all the way inside the 20. But just like that, the missed opportunity for BCU is going to set up a 3rd and 5. Left side rollout for the quarterback. As V's scans, looks, fires towards the middle, wide open again. Is a receiver. As he's going to get down inside the 20 for a gain of 22. With that, they're going to be set up at the 13. As they move the chains for 1st and 10. With that, they're in business all the way inside the red zone. Excuse me, I did say inside the 20, but I was supposed to say inside the 15. Oh, I can't tell you what, it's a 1st and 10. On the 13 is V's. Shotgun. As running back now moves to his right. A right side rollout for V's. Scans the field, looking. Buying time. Having all day to throw. He's going to step up here for a gain of 1. And now brings him to 2nd and 9. Being tackled at the 12. Left side rollout. Maybe a free play, although no, it's dead. So with that, they're going to be moved back all the way to, seems to be the 17-yard line for second and 14. That is not what the Cookman needed. With 2 minutes and 5 seconds here left in the fourth quarter, it's a left side rollout for V's. He scans the field, being pushed towards the sideline, firing towards the left side, and it's knocked away. Underthrown, had a receiver wide open in the corner of the end zone, or the end zone. And with that, it's going to be a 3rd and 14 setup. They're going to try and jump JSU off sides. Right side rollout for V's, being pushed back though, so he may have to just fire this one, throw up a prayer. But instead he's going to throw up a 50-50 ball in the end zone, and this time, instead of it being incomplete and forced out of the hands, it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown as Bethune cuts the lead down to 5. As they're not going to go for 2. It's going down to 3 points here. So being down by 19, they score 14 unanswered points to put them back in the game. And just like that, JSU was in trouble. Although, to cut the lead down to 3, they're going to try and get a PAT, although it will be dead. So Bethune is going to go for an onside kick. And as you can see, we're going to try 3 PKs to make sure they get the kick where it needs to be. To give them a chance. To get themselves back in this game, but once again, it will not be past the 50. And the ball is loose. It's being scooped up by JSU. As right up bottom of his has all green grass in front of him. And JSU is going to put the lead back up by 2. So it's going to be a redo. I'm sorry for not telling you guys anything. So it's going to be a redo of the kick because both players were offsides, which results in an offset penalty. And that is so, he shanked that one. So, with that terrible onside kick, I don't know how you go from kicking two or all the I mean, if you guys saw it, all of those PKs, or should I say practice kicks, were just kicked perfectly. But on the real kick, he just shanked it out of bounds. And also on the one where it was offsides, he also kicked a terrible kick, which it did not pass the 50. So with that, with a minute and 40, if JSU gets a couple of first downs, they may have sealed this game. But Bethune can play lockdown defense once again and hopefully get a stop. Although I can tell you what, they will not have enough time left. Will not have a lot of time left the rest of the game. Unless they get an interception off of the first play. I mean, anything could happen in real football. So finally blown. Sorry for the intermission there. I don't even know why I'm the one apologizing. It's a right side roll for JSC3. He's going to take the split and he's going to keep it here once again. So not a good first down play for the Bethune defense. As GC3 gets a carry of 7. So it brings him a 2nd and 3. Their D-line has been torched for the start of the game. At the start of the game, their D-line was torched, but I mean, they played pretty well as they're now going to get him down for a loss of 2. A sack for Bethune, which is exactly what they needed. So now it brings up a 3rd and 5. JC3 drops back, fires left sideline again. It's getting noob, and he's going to be. And yes, it is in bounds. They try to force him out. But a perfect reel as JSU might have just sealed this game. As the clock ticks down. Under 115 here. This is a left-sided rollout for JC3. It's going to step up trying to take the split. He's now going to back out of it. He pushes the sideline. This may be a sack. I don't know if he got it off. Although it's a catch by Aaron Tufala as he walks into the end zone. And it is ruled a sack. With that, Bethune's going to call their first timeout. With 2 left to go, as it's going to be a 2nd and 22. Like a lot, this is another positive thing for Bethune. They're pushed back about 12 yards away from the original line of scrimmage, and which is going to be a right side rollout for JC3. Scans the field, the receiver burning towards the middle, and I have no idea what he was looking for there. I thought he was going to throw it more far to the right. And with that, they call it grounding. Left side rollout for JC3. They call it grounding for some reason, which is going to bring up 2nd and 35 as JC3 will keep it. And he makes multiple of the Bethune defenders miss, in which they're going to call another timeout with 1 left to go. As it now brings up a 3rd down and 30. Right side rollout for JC3. Scans the field, looking. Buying time. Push back, steps up. And he fires it towards the right side. Can it get the first? He makes a 2 men miss it, which he's going to get the first down. As JSU is going to survive here in Daytona Beach. Although we have more commotion here. Bethune saying that they never called time in. In which they did, in which the whistle is blown, as JC3 will take a sack for a loss of 6, as Bethune will call their last timeout. Right side roll for JC3. Right side rollout for JC3. On a 2nd and 16, dropping back, being pushed back towards the sideline. Not only that, he's pushed back all the way to the 40. He's going to have to let it go towards the sideline, and it's incomplete. And that's going to set up a 3rd and 16, so Bethune has a chance. Oh. Got excellent again. So it's going to be a redo down. Not blown for JSU. JG3 buns? Yo. I don't know why the chat's hating on JC3, which is going to be another keeper up the middle. And with that's going to bring up a almost at 4th and 17. 4th and 14. As said earlier, if Bethune's going to get the ball back, they're not going to have a lot of time left, which they have to get them to stop here. And they're going to hit the center, causing an NZI. I'd say that's a smart decision. Fourth and 10. And with that, Bethune's going to cause another flag for some reason. And it's going to bring a 4th and 5, a 4th and makeable for JSU. No idea what they're thinking there. As the clock ticked down, and now reaches under 20 seconds here. I think they're just going to run it all the way down to about 10 seconds. And she's not going to reach under 10. And he's going to call a timeout. Right side rollout for HBCU as he makes his way left. And he's going to fire it to the end zone. It's incomplete. A dropped ball. I didn't mention this earlier. Excuse me, I'm too focused on the chat. But JC3 not only did he make the clock go down, he called timeout at about like 3 or 4 seconds, I don't even know, to keep the clock running until he'd hike the ball instead of taking a delayed game. Although, with the DBLOS on Bethune, they have a radio down with 8 seconds left here on the clock. I can tell you what, though, JSU has sealed the game. Although, we obviously can't go away yet. Anything can happen. Although I believe that JSU have completely sealed this one. I'm going to hold you. Fourth and goal. Another NDI. Honestly, just waiting for this one to end. I mean, this is just taking forever. Left side rollout. This is 3 as he makes his way back right. And it's going to be a free play. Just pump fakes. Makes a man miss as he makes a cut. And he's going to Be a gain of 1. Although JC3 will accept the penalty. With that penalty, he's going to have a 1st and goal for Jackson State. And another keeper, a loss of 1. As one of the players jumped off sides. Right side roll for JC3. Multiple Bethune players diving. A left side corner throw, caught in the end zone. And what JC3 had claimed to be a buzzer beater, JSU has one to end this Week 5 matchup between the Bethune Cookmen against the JSU Tigers, as JSU survives a possible comeback here, as Bethune did their best to fight back in it. Okay, this is good. JSU player just taking shots at the Bethune team. Talking about they rubbed it in their face. Undefeated, which they should be number 1 after this game. And that'll be it. Final score 25-14, as we're going to be going away here from Daytona Beach in HBCU. Till the next time, for more broadcasts, subscribe to all VRSN channels. Make sure to follow me on Twitch, is where some broadcasts will be if leagues do not allow streaming on YouTube. Although I do suggest that you subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is where all VRSN broadcasts have been and will be for the majority of the times I will stream. Look at the join the leagues in the description. www.discord/HBCU. It's just in the description, which is the coverage of today's game. Thank you guys for watching, and please have a great Tuesday night as we're going to go away here. Final score 25-14. 25-14 here as we're going to be going away.